They say curiosity killed the cat, but sometimes it saves the human. I never believed cats could sense danger. Until my cat Milo did something that changed how I see safety forever. Most people see cats as gentle companions, sleepy, quiet, detached observers of life. But cats, like Milo, are far from oblivious. They have ancient instincts, the same ones that guided their wild ancestors through dark forests and dangerous nights. Milo has always been the calm one. Silent, composed, predictable. But one afternoon, his behavior changed in a way that made my heart race and, ultimately, protected me from something sinister. I discovered that day that cats are not just observers, they're early warning systems in fur. It was a Friday afternoon. Calm, sunny, and quiet. I was working from home, and Milo was lounging on the windowsill, watching the street like he always did. Then, I noticed him freeze. His pupils widened. His tail flicked twice. Sharp, quick motions that always meant something had his attention. He crouched low, staring intensely at the driveway. At first, I thought he was watching a bird or a passing car. But then he growled. That was unusual. Milo rarely growled. He was friendly. More of a silent observer than a fighter. I followed his gaze and saw a man standing by my front gate, looking around as if he was checking for someone. He wasn't wearing any uniform, but he carried a small bag, the kind delivery workers use. Still, something felt off. He didn't ring the bell. He just stood there, peering at the windows, scanning the side of the house. Milo's growl deepened. His fur puffed up. He pressed against the glass, eyes locked on the man. Then, and I'll never forget this, he turned to me and meowed sharply. Once. Twice. Then again. It wasn't his normal meow. It was short, urgent, insistent. I froze. What is it, boy? I whispered, half smiling, half unnerved. But he didn't move from the window. Then the man slowly opened the gate and stepped into the yard. I quickly grabbed my phone and called out, "Hello? Who's there?" No response. That's when Milo jumped from the sill, ran toward the front door, and sat directly in front of it, tail down, staring straight ahead. He began that same low growl again, like a warning siren in fur. I realized then, he was alerting me. Something wasn't right. I quickly turned off the lights inside, grabbed my phone, and recorded through the curtain. The man looked directly at my door camera for a second before walking off casually. I sent the footage to my neighbor. Turns out, that same man had been caught on another neighbor's security cam the week before, posing as a delivery agent but checking door locks. Police later confirmed he was suspected of attempted break-ins. If Milo hadn't reacted, I probably would have opened the door, thinking it was just another delivery mix-up. That day, I realized Milo wasn't just a pet watching the world. He was watching out for me. Here's the science behind Milo's incredible sixth sense. Cats notice patterns and deviations. They memorize their territory and daily rhythm. Sounds, footsteps, smells, and movement patterns. When something breaks that rhythm, their instinct activates. Milo knew our postman, neighbors, and friends by sound. A new scent or gait pattern instantly alerted him. Their hearing is extraordinary. Cats can detect high-frequency sounds humans can't, up to 64,000 Hz. They hear the faint click of a door handle, the rustle of clothing, or soft footsteps on grass. Cats read human emotion and energy. Research shows cats can sense stress and tension in human voices and posture. When I tensed up seeing that man, Milo mirrored my alarm, heightening his protective instinct. Body language recognition. Cats are masters at reading postures and movements. Milo instantly identified that the stranger's stance, cautious, scanning, was predatory, not friendly. Vibrancy awareness, whiskers. Their whiskers detect air displacement, so cats can feel subtle pressure changes from someone walking near the house, even before you hear them. Olfactory tracking. Cats' sense of smell is 14 times stronger than ours. They can detect unfamiliar scents and chemical traces from strangers, even ones that linger briefly near a door. Protective bonding. Cats bond territorially. When you're part of their space, they guard you as they would their domain. That's why Milo reacted with intensity. He wasn't just protecting his home. He was protecting me. All these instincts combine to make cats one of the most underrated personal security partners in nature. And Milo isn't alone in this. There are dozens of recorded cases where cats have warned their owners about danger, from stalkers, trespassers, and even gas leaks. In one case in Oregon, a cat named Bandit woke his family by yowling at the window when a suspicious person lurked near their door. The noise scared the intruder off. Another in Tokyo, a cat named Luna repeatedly scratched at the door one night until her owner checked, discovering someone trying to tamper with their front lock. These stories don't make the news as often because cats don't attack or chase. But they signal. They warn. They alert you before danger arrives. Their protection is quiet, subtle, but real. That day taught me something profound. Protection doesn't always come from noise or strength. Sometimes, it comes from awareness. Milo isn't loud or aggressive. But his instincts are sharp, and his loyalty runs deeper than I ever imagined. Every meow, every tail flick, every tense stare has meaning. Cats don't waste energy. When they focus on something, it matters. If you live alone, travel often, or spend long nights working late, your cat could be the first to notice something unusual, and warn you. They pick up on what you miss. They sense before you react. And their alertness can buy you the seconds you need to stay safe. So next time your cat suddenly stiffens or stares toward the window, pause. Look. Listen. They're not just being weird. They might be trying to tell you something. We think of cats as independent, mysterious creatures, but behind those quiet eyes is a constant guardian. Milo doesn't bark. He doesn't roar. But he sees, he senses, and he protects. The hidden heroes we never knew we had.